Our forefathers overcame by faith. All the patriarchs of our faith overcame in their respective generations because they dared to perceive that God who gave them the promise was able to fulfill it. From Abel, Noah, Enoch, Abraham, Sarah to Paul, to mention but a few. For by faith the elders obtained a good testimony. Towards the end of his life and ministry, the Apostle Paul affirmed that he had kept the faith. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Abraham left his known surroundings and extended family by faith to heed the voice of a God he had not seen and nor his people knew or heard about before. By faith, Abraham left the familiar and obeyed God to move to another land that was yet to be shown to him. It was only when Abraham had moved on God's initial instruction that the Lord began to show him which land exactly was his inheritance. Abraham, the father of faith, was called out of his known and familiar environment to go to another country yet to be announced. He was a heathen who had no concept whatsoever of this God who had asked him to leave everything for an unknown destination. God's promise to Abraham was to make him a nation, but he had no offspring of his own because his wife Sarah was barren, and his body had become frail because he was advanced in age. The biological option of having an heir through Sarah was non-existent. It took the omnipotence of God to strengthen Abraham and Sarah's potency to conceive. God is able to turn any impotent situation in your life around. God's omnipotence will surpass your impotence. Your impotence may be physical or spiritual. God is all-powerful and he can turn any situation around. After Sarah died, Abraham was further strengthened and had 6 more sons with his new wife Keturah. The promise of a heir was slow in coming until Abraham and Sarah were well advanced in age. Against all hope, Abraham hoped in a God who cannot lie. God honors his promises no matter how long it seems to take because he's faithful. In due season it shall come to pass. God gives life to the dead and calls those things which do not exist as though they did. Keep the faith.